Hello, welcome back.
Say that one more
It is
time.
I.
Say that one
Hello,
more
welcome
time.
back. Hello, welcome back. Hello,
Okay?
welcome back. It is I, Assman, the Shark Slayer,
Oh my god.
the two-time Shark Slayer. No, 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 no.
No!
I gotta. I'm going. Wow, I'm so fucking talented.
So this is definitely not a complete game.
What do you mean?
It's for sure needs work. Because I'm almost near the end. And it needs some work. It needs
Oh,
to have
like,
a little bit
like,
more narrative, or there's something more to it, or something like that. Like, there's definitely more coming from this.
oh, you mean like future patches to be released,
So
or?
maybe even another game, but like this isn't. This is definitively not finished.
Okay. Like, has it been said by the creator?
Well,
Or
okay,
that's just what you've decided?
that's what I've decided based on what I've seen, based on the fact that there's either so much left to do, like so they have to build onto it, or there's going to be a second game because it's too interesting, and it's too talked about for them to kind of not explain what's going on. I
Yeah,
think
that's fair.
I think it's being too successful for them to just leave it. Fuck.
What's interesting and intriguing to you? Because, I mean, I'm not really that far in the game because I'm just going at the pace you're going.
Nothing is
So, like,
ever
what?
nothing until the end. From what I've seen of the end or the alleged end game, nothing is ever said outright except for one little piece, which I'm not going to, you know,
Spoil?
spoil.
That's fair.
Yeah. Am I being coherent? I don't feel like I'm being coherent.
You're being coherent, actually. Like, I'm kind of surprised. By the way, there's shark meat there for you.
Yeah, I ate it.
Oh, you already have it?
Yeah, I got
Okay, well, then I'm gonna put on more shark meat.
it. Okay.
Shark bait, ooh ha ha.
Dude, I think we passed an island. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did, but we weren't really close to it, and it didn't really look that big and exciting anyways.
Yeah.
And I feel like we need some time out at sea for a little bit. We gotta build up some things and
Yeah, we fucking definitely do. That's the dope thing about islands is you can take them or leave them.
yeah,
And you're kind of forced on the choice to take them or leave them based on where you are with equipment, because it takes equipment and it takes resources to mine the island, but you get better resources from the islands and more
yeah.
resources from the islands, yeah, than you do anywhere else just floating in the sea. Like you could get tons of palms on the island and tons of wood, and you can get scrap by mining under the surface of the water. You get these guys, little vines. You make vine goo.
The seaweed,
Yeah,
right? Vine goo.
vine goo.
Yeah, but
And
I know
then
what you mean.
yeah, it's very each thing unlocks the next, which unlocks the next kind of.
Yeah.
Um, Nothing is really unrelated. Like everything kind of merges in from one point to the other. If that makes sense. And
Yeah, that
they
makes
do it
sense.
pretty well, I think. But there needs to be more content. I need to be able to, like, more that I can dig my teeth into or whatever.
Chomp at the bit.
More story.
Well, I mean, this isn't a super story-heavy game.
It has a little bit of an interesting storyline, like because nothing's ever really said outright. But look at, like, the question is, where are we? Why do we look like this? Why is there random debris floating in that?
What do you mean, why do we look like this? You racist. I'm just joking.
What? I
Just
mean, like, why
joking.
are we dressed this way? Like, are we humans? Are we, is this
What do
Earth?
you mean? Look at Okay, wait. Just wait. Just give me like 2 seconds. Look away. Look away.
Oh my god.
Look away. Look away. Look away. Look away. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Okay, here on. Look me in the eyes and tell me I'm not human.
Jesus fuck. What is wrong with you? Yeah, but it leaves a lot. Like, what are the other rafts? Why are there other rafts about?
Yeah.
Were there other
Yeah.
survivors? Shit like that. Like, it leaves a lot of. It does it very subtly, but it kind of has you asking.
Yeah, it does. It does sort of subtly have its own story.
And kind of like, why the fuck is this shark always attacking my boat? And the
Oh,
vast
speaking of.
majority of those questions get answered. Or hopefully.
Oh, fuck.
Man,
I
I've got
just missed that.
fuck tons of vine goo. I'm gonna start building us equipment. Yeah. If I have
Like, by vine goo, you mean seaweed, right?
Yeah. Like, but it's not actually seaweed, it's vine goo. Like, the game calls it vine goo.
Oh, cool. Oh, there's a raft coming.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Seer of all things.
Whoa, I thought that blanket is blowing in the breeze, and I thought that, there was someone on the island. I was like, holy shit, or the raft.
That's terrifying. Or that would be terrifying, I guess. Not anymore.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Good, safe.
Okay, I've made another net.
Awesome.
And you smell what the rock is cooking.
Oh. What? What the fuck? Oh. Okay, so here. Fucking...
Here?
Here, over here.
Am I supposed to come to you?
Yes.
Gosh, this is just so much work. Oh, hey, you're right here. What's
Sorry,
up?
I'm just messing around. Take this. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Actually, first I'm going to... Fuck, there's no water!
Just let me finish fishing. Got a fish. What's this?
It's,
Empty bottle?
yeah. So you can pretty much throw away your cup now.
Oh. So does it hold more water? Is that...
Yeah. And I can also use it to make oxygen masks.
Oh, cool. You bitch, you took my items.
Yep.
But I got this plank. You bitch.
So, what are we doing here?
So, we were talking in chat earlier.
Yeah.
And so, what's the idea about the weed vote thing? Like, what happened there?
Oh, they just, in Canada, they took vote to legalize weed, legalize marijuana. Right now here it's kind of decriminalized, and we've entered into a bit of a gray market where everyone's kind of selling it, but no one's really doing anything about it, even though it's still definitively illegal. Based on fucking, I should be talking and playing the game.
Pardon?
I said I should be talking and playing the game. Yeah, so it's
Or
still...
were you just standing there?
Yeah, it's still definitively illegal. But we've entered into, like, the gray market because it costs as much to house someone as it does, or as much to imprison someone as it does to send someone through Harvard for a year. Like, it's incredibly expensive to house prisoners because you have to pay for everything. So they're at this point where they could be arresting people and throwing them in jail, but it got a large majority vote by the cabinet or whatever that says yes to legalize it, with the expectation that 40 things in the bill legalizing it have to change.
Yeah.
But they've got shit in the works, or they don't want to arrest and imprison people if it's going to be legal next year, you know? He's attacking the boat.
Oh shit. It's so hard to hear now.
Because they have to, you know, they have to release them once it's legal, because what they were doing, you know, is no longer against the law or whatever, so they have to, or they've talked about releasing them.
Yeah, they better release everyone who's in jail. Like that would be despicable behavior.
Yeah. So they, you know, talking about the releasing of people who were in jail on weed charges, and they've also kind of, they've stopped taking in, or for the most part, they've stopped taking in people on weed charges, and they've, like, lessened the punishment.
Yeah.
Like, I knew a guy who got caught with a significant amount of weed, and his punishment was, like, a year of community service or something.
Well, that's good, I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's on the path to,
The thing is, for him, he got caught with it because someone called in and said that he had a gun
that's silly.
when he had weed in his pockets. So if someone had called in and said, you know, hey, he's got weed, they might have shown up and been like, hey, you got weed, and had a little chat with him before immediately arresting him. You know, which they did, because they, you know, they found him and came out guns drawn and threw him on the ground because they thought he had a gun, right?
Yeah.
What happened to him could have been much easier, gentler if someone called in and said he had weed. Because no one thinks.
Yeah, I bet the person probably did it on purpose, like to
Oh,
sabotage
oh,
him
absolutely.
almost.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
That's ridiculous.
Like, knew him, knew who he was, knew that he didn't have a gun. Like, there's no reason.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make sense for someone to just go, oh, nothing he's doing is suspicious. He just has weed on him.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that he's holding his pocket as he's walking because he's absentmindedly trying to touch the weed, and someone's like, oh, he's got a gun. More likely someone knew that he had weed and
Yeah.
wanted to ruin his day.
Or just some asshole was like, hey, I hate this guy. Let's
Yeah, oh yeah.
let's get him in trouble.
Yeah. And they have to respond to calls like that, right? Because
Of course.
gun calls, gun incidents, firearm incidents. One, so much is going on in the world with, well, in America with mass shootings and shit.
Yeah.
And two, the gun laws are really strict here in Canada. It's not like they are in the States where you're allowed to walk around with a gun, open carry, as long as you know, if you're transporting it, it has to be transported in bags, things like that. And then there's harsh penalties for if you're fucking that up, or if you're not following the law. So the gun culture is really different over here. So they take shit like that really, really seriously, and they have to answer to it.
Yeah, that's like basically a way to like get someone attacked by the police in Canada.
Oh yeah. We don't have a lot of. Well, we had a subway tram shooting a while ago where a guy shot a kid 9 times. But there was a spur of police shootings in Canada, actually, if I remember correctly.
I mean, probably. I mean, like.
And that they, like, cops lost their jobs and shit like that over it. So it's taken really seriously. That's all.
Well, it's kind of a job that lends itself to a bit of a power imbalance, you know? Like, they're very much protected.
Oh, yeah. Well, but because of the work they do, they have to be.
Yeah.
Like, you can't. You can't constantly bring cops up on domestic violence charges or whatever, or not, unlawful use of force charges, because a large majority of a police officer's job involves using force to subdue someone, and if after every claim, you know, it could be people like they're trying to get out of jail, or we're trying to give them something in leverage in court, or they just want money, or whatever it was. But a lot of those times, or if they can capture those times on video, they have proof that it is or it isn't. Am I making sense that it is or it isn't real, that the violence that took place is or isn't real?
You're sort of making sense.
Sort of.
Do you? Oh fuck! What? I can never hear this goddamn shark. Do you have a fishing rod?
No.
Oh, you just have a whole bunch of raw fish saved?
Where?
Oh no, I just saw you cooking a raw fish.
You?
Anyways.
Did I?
Or is that me? Honestly, maybe I've been cooking this raw fish this whole time. But anyways, we're gonna cook some raw fish next time.
Are we? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a next time?
Next time, I'm gonna travel to space and have sex with the moon.
Okay.
I don't know what you're gonna be doing, but that's what I'm doing.
Alright, is the moon still your girlfriend?
Of course.
Alright, have fun with that.
Our relationship is very solid.
Jesus. Okay, bye.
Bye.